I want to share a few poems by Lorine Niedecker for you to enjoy during Poetry Month. Niedecker lived in poverty in rural Wisconsin, marrying only late in life and publishing little. She published enough, however, that the influential poet William Carlos Williams called her the Emily Dickinson of our age. Niedecker lived on a strip of land where Lake Koshkonong feeds the Rock River. The strip of land floods so often that it is called Black Hawk Island, even though it is a peninsula and not a true island. Niedecker frequently refers to this seasonal flooding in her poems. Since April is National Poetry Month, and since April showers bring May flowers, as well as floods to Black Hawk Island, I thought the following poems would be appropriate. I'll read each poem twice to bring out their double meanings. Get a load of April's fabulous frog rattle, lowland freight cars in the night. The green frogs that inhabit Lake Koshkonong sound a lot like freight cars rumbling along train tracks. Get a load of April's fabulous frog rattle, lowland freight cars in the night. Springtime's wide water yield, but the field will return. Farmers hope for large crop yields, but for Niedecker, spring brings a water yield instead, a flood that destroys. Black Hawk Islanders can only yield to this water yield and hope that their fields will return. Springtime's wide water yield, but the field will return. Something in the water, like a flower, will devour water flower. A thorough Darwinian, Niedecker believed that nature created and destroyed, feeding off itself in order to create anew. Some force within water itself and within water flowers destroys, even as water flowers are nourished by water. Something in the water, like a flower, will devour water flower. Niedecker was especially moved by reading biographies and letters, learning as much as she could about her world. One of my favorite poems is about the Harvard botanist Asa Gray, who corresponded with scientists across the country, including Wisconsin scientist Increase Lapham. Asa Gray wrote Increase Lapham, "Pay particular attention to my pets, the grasses." Listen once more to the sound of this poem, how the vowels move from sharp and angular to broad and loving, how the rhythm moves from clotted to expansive. It's one of the most tender poems I know by any poet. Asa Gray wrote Increase Lapham, "Pay particular attention to my pets, the grasses." I hope you enjoy a month of poetry, both in April and in every month.